From phone scams to phishing, there are a lot of scams out there, and we do try to warn you about most of them. But what do you do if you do fall victim to one?
News 3's Rachel Gardner sat down with the regional director of the Better Business Bureau of Cape Girardeau for some important advice.
The BBB has put together a scam survival toolkit because, as you said, the BBB works in preventative measures against scams very often. But once you've already been scammed, it's very hard to know exactly what to do next. So you can go to bbb.org, and this toolkit, it's very specific, and you can go and register as a business or a consumer, and it will break it down depending on what scam has affected you. So really what this toolkit does is it thinks for you so you don't miss any of those minute details.
They're not only scamming people one time, they're kind of like taking advantage of the situation, right?
The BBB has reports, Rachel, of people, your identity is breached. It's out there in the open. And then we have these unsolicited callers or text messages scamming you a second and third time to repair your credit or remotely go in and fix your computer, being some sort of IT to remove the malware. So, 2 and 3 times getting hit, that's very discouraging.
Absolutely.
And there are hot tips that we always give if you're a victim of a scam. And so I definitely want to hit those just in case you don't go into this scam toolkit. And the very first one you're going to want to do is contact all of your financial institutions right away.
Sure.
And so they can put a fraud report on your account and try to recover your money if you've lost any money, hopefully. So then you're going to want to go to your credit report. And you will have to individually, we've talked about this before, but you have to individually freeze all 3 of those credit agencies. And we're here to help you, and we want you to know that.
Yeah, thank you, Sydney. And as always, we're driving folks over to bbb.org because it's an incredibly useful site with all of those tips and helpful tools that you just mentioned.
Yes, thank you so much, Rachel.